so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God, he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. She be like, trying to find out. He's so good.
You ain't never been a skate town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of at the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in the stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show to you and I Bob, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie, throwing up the west side, give it side. In the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, a rivalry matchup in the NFC South. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Coming out throwing is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Williams. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Brought down by Julian Blackman. McCaffrey on 3rd down. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far so good.
Pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Give to Irving to start this drive. No one's around him. He's got space. Has a hole left. Room to run. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up their opening drive.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight, punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Santos to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. We got Biggie Boston. Biggie, what is it?
Out of the pistol, Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger game.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This one's caught. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's how may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Third and long for him here. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
They're on 14-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, Irving. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Right back to Irving now. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first. Great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Now, after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for LeQuint Allen. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Right back to Allen. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
No touch it.
Irving can run for the first. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Santos now to try the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready, set. Vegas.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Our score, 17-7. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it 2nd and 4. Williams set to pass. On the move, headed right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Big gain downfield. At the 20. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reduce the lead to just 4. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in, right? Higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he gets this down near the 30.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Santos now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
Santos to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw is Williams. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. This is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They kick the running back in motion. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Rolling out to his left. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hey, let's go.
Going again on 2nd down. Hurts. Breaks across midfield. Hits the opposing territory. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Irving on the inside give. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk at 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Great.
No play action. Here's Hurts. Kelsey's got it right side. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Making a tackle there, Joey Bosa.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. And QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
Great.
Third down, give to Irving. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Give him 32 on that play. And that will set up 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute warning now for Raymond James. The Buccaneers looking for a bigger lead before the break. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this half.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Now Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nehas. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
First down throw by Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. First down, Williams to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Jordan.
Again, it's Williams. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If it shows the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
1st down, and they go right back to it. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go, shot.
Here's the backup, 1st throw. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
1st down throwing for Hurts. He's got it, it's in close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This one is up and good. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Return starts at the 9. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Great.
They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Don't touch it.
Here's the give to Irving. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Now it's Irving. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
The play fake now hurts to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Good. You won't know.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He rolls to his right. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. On play action, Williams. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. the second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. It takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On now comes their punter. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He's got it. Through midfield. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And no offense needed as they take the return all the way back for the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game.
14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Williams to throw on first. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it at the 30. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they try for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Falcons 20.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Allen on 2nd. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
No touch. 180, 180. Crowd left, Yanni. Go Silver, ready? No touch.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know what's interesting, Kate? Even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Running the counter, Allen. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Great, set.
It's Allen again. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
No touch, set. 180,
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Great, set. No.
First down. Here's Allen. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. He doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Up the middle, here goes Allen. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Allen trying this straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Down by Terrell Bernard. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, 73. No touch.
Right back to Allen. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win.
Hurts fumbles. He scoops up his own fumbles. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Santos now to try the field goal from the right hash. This is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
What is up? Back.
Williams from the gun. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. And brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
What is up? Vegas! Yes!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Filthy!
McCaffrey on 3rd down. This gets the 1st and more. Galloping inside the 40. Christian McCaffrey. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, I think they would have been happy just getting a new set of downs, Brock. Instead, he hits a home run.
And you know this, Kate. I love run plays on this down and distance because you usually get man-to-man. And what happens with man-to-man? Those guys turn their backs. And if you get a lane, you get a shot, big plays can follow.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
Falcons 27.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. Has some daylight through the 40. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. first down after a gain of 26.
What an effort run from start to finish, Kate. Didn't let a bit of contact knock him off course. In fact, that play had a whole extra life as he just kept on going.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Irving here from the gun. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers looking like they'll start this season with a win. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Once again, Irving. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, 73, 73. Trimmer. 73, 70. Carl up Yeti. Hey. Delta.
Right back to Irving now. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Y'all gotta talk about taste. Y'all can't talk about facing. We better know power.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Carl up Yeti.
Toss it here to Irving. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Irving on the counter. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
The tackle by Devine. A 2-yard gain.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
been on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us.